We'll leave the dance, you know, we'll let Hildy to dress as I said I'll go as Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
no.
Damage.
I'll do psychic damage to the king. This is nice.
How are we today? You feeling good, yes? Yeah, very well. Hello there. My good sir. Come in, there's a lot of room. That's it. Yeah, welcome! I am the great explorer, Richard Burton. And this is my crew. They were abandoned and betrayed by their former captain, the scurvy dog.
To Davy Jones' locker with it. I will never mention his name again. Who? Sinbad!
They needed a new captain. Someone with intellect and heroics and a sense of all-round leadership. So who better than I, the great Richard Burton, to put this crew underneath my wings and sail across the globe searching for miraculous treasures. Over the years, we have found many artifacts, such as jewelry, paintings, and a vast amount of gold. But my most treasured possessions are the stories of Arabia that I, the great Richard Burton, have translated into English to spread across the whole world and to share with you all today.
We searched and sailed across the seas and sands to bring these stories from across the land, full of magic and wonder, landscapes and sights. Welcome to Arabian night.
Now I need you all to be brave and willing as we travel onwards through the sandy sands of the stormy seas, onwards to Cairo.
Search and sail across the seas and sands to bring these stories from across the land, full of magic and wonder, landscapes and sights. Welcome to Arabian nights. Arabian nights. Arabian nights.
Come on then, there's a lot to get through, loads of stories to show you now. That's it, keep going.
Don't worry about it.
How about a song to make us keep going, yes?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4!
A sailor's life is sailor-free. Scrub the decks and work our knees. Search for jewels and get some gold. Sail the seas and we dream of. We sail the seas and we dream of. Sailor's life is sailor-free. Scrub the decks and work our knees. Search for jewels and get some gold. Sail the seas and we dream of. Sail the seas and we dream of.
I love this song!
A sailor's life is such a breeze. Scrub the decks and dirt on knees. Search for jewels and get some gold. Sail the seas and dream of.
We're almost there. Keep going, this is done. I'll get you later. Very good. Now, being the great explorer I am, I have seen a sight or two. But my crew here have also seen sights of their own. Crew, share with everyone the story of your first voyage.
Let me tell you about our first voyage, about he who shall not be named. Who? Sinbad! Anyway, we were on board our beautiful ship.
We were sailing upon the mighty oceans when...
Turn us into the storm!
Our captain would sail us straight into Neptune's most aggressive ocean.
I remember one storm that was so bad that the waves flung him from the vessel far out into the sea.
Do you not remember how he returned returned to us, he fell from the sky back on board, soaked to the skin, but with a tremendous tale of his journey.
He clung onto some driftwood and floated to a nearby island wall.
The island was grey with sandy-looking sands.
All of a sudden, a sound shuddered through the island, which sounded a little bit like this.
The island turned out to be a huge whale.
He blasted water from his blowhole and blasted right into the sky.
As Sinbad flew through the air, he grabbed onto the tail of a passing bird and then landed safe and sound back onto our ship.
I suppose he wasn't all that bad. He was quite a clever little nugget.
Clever nugget. As I recall, he left you all for dead. Right. Now we best be off. These stories won't tell that. It seems like the people from the shadows have found us. I thought we did slip. Maybe we should go, yes? Yes, so we move on. I follow you, yes.
Go. Do you want them to get you? Let's go.
Nile. We're entering the Nile now. Behold the beauty of it.
And how's it going?
I must be. Yeah, but I've only got a couple more.
I know you! I know you! Yes, yes, you! Yes, I'll see you later!
Come on. Maroof!
Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof. Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof. Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof. Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof. Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof.
Wow, I really think I'm going to like it here.
How dare you cross the path of the great vizier to the Sultan of Tariqah? Who are you?
And me? Why, I'm Maroof, the cobbler.
I've never heard of you.
Oh yes, I'm new in town.
Come closer, Maroof. Come closer. Maroof, the cobbler.
Welcome to Tariqah, Maroof.
Don't let me
Welcome to Tariqah,
When Maroof reached the centre of the market, he saw his old friend.
Ali!
Maroof!
Oh, so good to see you.
Oh, so good to see you too.
I've just arrived in this wonderful town. What can you tell me about it?
Well, Maroof, there are a few things you need to know about this magnificent town. First of all, there is the Sultan. He is the power to us all and someone whom we all look up to.
What a glorious day it is! The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting. You know, it's such a fabulous day, I think I'll declare this a national holiday for camels.
And then there is his daughter. She is so beautiful, smells of honeys and peaches, as elegant as a feather, and is also the princess.
So much for these beautiful materials.
And then, Maroof, I must warn you about the vizier.
Oh, I met him earlier.
He is the trusted guide to the Sultan, but also the most evil man in this town.
Thank you, Ali, for all that important knowledge. Just one more thing. How did you become so rich and famous?
Well, Maroof, when I first arrived in this magnificent town, I thought of this ingenious plan.
So Ali continued to tell Maroof of his ingenious plan and how he obtained his riches. When Ali arrived in the city, he went to the merchants. And he lied to them about a glorious caravan.
He borrowed money from the merchants and promised to pay them back twofold. He then used all the money accumulated to set up various businesses, and then he paid them back twofold, just as he promised.
And that's why everybody loves me. Ladies.
Ali, do you think that your plan would work for me?
Well, why not give it a shot?
So, Ali's plan was to borrow money from the merchants, promise to pay them back twice as much, become rich and famous. Everyone will love me. Maybe even the princess. Hey.
So with Ali's plan in his head, Maroof set off to the merchant's corner to ask for a loan.
Oh, look, it's the merchants. Time to put this plan into action. Oh, merchants! I heard that you're very kind. I've only just arrived in the city and I don't have a penny on me. I was wondering if you could give me a loan. I promise to pay you back twice as much as soon as my caravan of wealth arrives.
From 200
very much, all of you, for your generosity. I promise to pay you back twice as much as soon as my caravan arrives. And a special thank you to the lady with the mangoes. Look at all this money. I'm rich.
With all the glitz and glamour of Tariqah, Maroof wasn't aware of the poverty side of the city.
Who are you? Mangoes? I had no idea there was so much poverty and so many poor people in this town. What do you think, boys and girls? Shall I share my money with them? Okay. Take it. Just take it, all of you. Now all I have is this. Now I'm poor again. How am I going to repay the merchants now?
And just like that, Maroof was poor again. However, news had reached the palace of his glorious caravan. Have you heard about Maroof?
Maroof? No.
Well, he's this very mysterious man from afar who is said to have a caravan of wealth.
A caravan of wealth? How impressive!
He borrowed money from all the merchants and promised to pay them back twice as much.
Twice as much? He must be fabulously wealthy.
And not only that, Daddy, but he's giving all his money to the poor.
Kind as well as wealthy. You know, he sounds like the exact sort of man I should invite up to the palace.
Maroof! When I met Maroof, he told me he was a lowly cobbler. How can he be affording to do all of this? So then, I don't trust this Maroof boy. I don't think you should invite him round. Well, I think you should have him killed. I think you should invite him home. I think you should kill him.
Hold up! I, the great, exalted, and very wise Sultan of Tariqah, have made my mind up. I will invite Maroof to the palace for tea and crumpets. Maroof, how wonderful it is to have you here at my palace.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me.
I have heard great tales of your marvellous caravan.
Yes, my caravan of wealth.
And I've also heard that you very kindly give your money away to the poor of my city.
Oh, yes, they needed it more than I.
And having thought over the matter for an ample amount of time, at least 5 minutes, I have decided that there is no one better to marry my daughter, the Princess of Tariqah.
Me? Marry the princess?
Oh, that's me, sorry.
Well, Sultan. Yes,
I did not advise you on this. I was thinking
Sultan,
that maybe I could...
accept.
Wonderful! Then let the royal wedding commence.
So, as the sun set over the city of Tariqah, people gathered at the palace steps to witness the wedding of the century. Maroof and the princess mingled happiness at their union, and so the city rejoiced.
Is it time to intervene yet?
Patience, we will bide our time.
So, the city rejoiced!
But not everybody at the party was happy. The vizier looked like he was up to something.
What a glorious day it is!
Well, I disagree.
Sorry?
I disagree. not rich at all.
What?
He's really rather poor. And he can't afford to pay you your money back. It's all right though, I've got a plan. All the palace! I'm so disappointed in you, Maroof. How could you lie to me?
I'm sorry. I borrowed the money just like Ali said, and then I ended up giving it away to the merchants and to the beggars, and now I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, Princess. I didn't mean to lie to you. I love you.
I love you too, Maroof. What are we going to do when Daddy finds out?
What's that noise?
It's the merchant. It's me, Maroof.
Okay, I'll leave, but I'll return when I get all the money back. I love you.
And so, the princess and Maroof were torn apart. The princess cried and cried into her pillow all night long. And Maroof set off along the desert. Day one, Maroof and his trusty camel set off along the desert.
Day 2, Maroof was tired, so he took rest by a near palm tree.
Day 3, when Maroof awoke, his trusty camel had run away.
Day 4, Maroof was stranded in the desert, but he saw something glistening beneath the sand. It appeared to be a big, beautiful gem. So he pulled, and he pulled, until he fell.
Maroof entered this dark and damp cave and couldn't see anything at all. He found a torch, and everything was revealed. The cave was flooded with light to reveal precious gems and some pretty beautiful statues. Maroof then noticed a ring, more beautiful than any other ring he had ever seen, and he just couldn't resist. He grabbed the ring, and he rubbed it, and rubbed it, until suddenly...
I am the great Jobini, the powerful genie of this ring, trapped in here for thousands of years, waiting to be summoned by peasant or king. Whom is the one to have set me free? To who do I owe this gift?
Me, Maroof.
Then I pledge my powers to you, Maroof, and by your command I shall make the heavens shift.
Powers? What powers?
With one simple wish, I can grant you all you may desire, bending all elements, be they earth, wind, water, fire.
Well, I am quite hungry. I wish I had something to eat.
Then look into that box, and you may find something delicious and sweet.
Well, if you can make this appear, then, Genie, I wish to return home to Tariqah with all these riches, so I can repay the merchants all the money I promised them. And also, I wish to return home to my princess.
My master, I will transport this treasure from this tomb of sand. As you see, your wish is my command.
Using the magic of the genie, Maroof travelled back to Tariqah with his riches to pay the merchants back twofold as he promised. But meanwhile, back in Tariqah,
Sultan, where is Maroof?
I've not seen him.
It's just there are a few people here that wish to speak with you. These are the merchants that he borrowed all of that money from with no intention of paying them back. But worst of all, Sultan, he lied to you about his glorious caravan.
He lied to me?
Yes!
The Sultan of Tariqah?
Yes!
About his caravan?
Yes!
How dare he! If I ever see that Maroof again, he shall face the most grisly and gruesome of deaths. There he is! Seize him! Maroof, you lied to these merchants. And what's worse is you lied to me about your caravan. For that, you shall face death.
Sultan, I have not lied. For you see, lo and behold, my caravan of treasure.
It has arrived. There is your repayment, merchants. So this means Maroof wasn't lying. Vizier! Come here. You lied to me about Maroof.
No,
You
Sultan!
tried to manipulate the Sultan.
No, Sultan!
And for that, you shall face banishment. Maroof, I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I don't know how I could have been so easily led.
Oh, Sultan, it's easily done.
You're right, it is easily done. But how could I ever make it up to you?
I know, Daddy. Why don't you make him your new vizier?
I know, I could make you my new vizier.
Oh, I accept the position. And my first act as new vizier is to help the poor of Tariqah.
Wonderful. Well, in that case, I think we should hold a feast to celebrate.
So ends the tale of Maroof the cobbler. Now we must journey east to the Orient, where we will make our way to China. Come on then, stand up. That's it.